And actually, I think that's very important for someone who wants to go study abroad. That they should keep that in mind because it's as different as possible from the American, what I call the American mode of education. In the sense that in the United States, you very much are told from the get-go that professors are here to answer your questions, and professors encourage you to stop them in the middle of the lecture if you don't understand anything. So what I found should be the case in France. And keep in mind that Sciences Po, where I went, is one of the most liberal and American-like educational institutions in France. So it's as close as possible to the American system as you'll find in France. But even in such a school, they're taught basically the professor addresses you as I was going to say a half god. He's like reigns above the class. He dispenses his knowledge, and you write down diligently what he says. And at the end of class, he leaves and you leave. And there is very, very, very limited exchange. The professors are encouraged now by the universities to try to pose questions, to encourage feedback from students. But to this day, that's mostly policy that's encouraged by the institutions, but not embraced by the actors who are the professors. So, in effect, they tell you in the beginning of the semester, if there's anything I say that you don't understand, please don't hesitate to interrupt me, etc. But in the actual practice of day-to-day, like going to class, you just come to class, listen to lecture, write everything down, and then leave. And so the emphasis is on trying to understand the material in discussion sections, which are held more or less in the same way as they are in the States. Those are helpful. And then the final exam, you just kind of have to be able to really understand the material and regurgitate it with a little bit of analysis. But the main difference that I noticed once again is just accessibility and just just having the professors be really open and tolerance of people who don't understand or who want to know more. In France, it's more like I spend so many years getting a PhD. I know what I'm talking about. You're just gonna hear what I have to say, and then you're gonna let me leave the class and go on with my life. So it's a very different educational system. In the States, it's more like the campus experience, and you spend a lot of time at your university.